Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. What's it all about? Well, today I need to talk about the supposed second wave that we're now getting of coronavirus. I did say in my first video that the first wave never really left. This, I think, is just a continuation of the first wave. I don't believe there is a second wave. They're now putting restrictions on things like weddings, where you can only have 15 guests and 30 guests at a funeral. As for the weddings, one of my friends is getting married. She's pretty upset about it because she knows as well as I know that you can get more than 15 children in a classroom, and you can also get more than 15 people on an aeroplane. I don't know if they realise that. And also there still are planes flying in and out of our country, which as usual don't make a jot of sense to me. Don't understand it at all. I just don't get it. The furlough scheme is now ending in October, and there's a new scheme to take its place, but unfortunately there are conditions attached. Surprise, surprise. Only viable jobs are getting the help, and everyone else is going to have to help themselves. Basically, universal credit. I don't know if you know anything about universal credit, but it's a nightmare. Trying to get older people on there at normal times is a nightmare. Can you imagine what it's going to be like when there's hundreds, maybe thousands of people all ringing them up at the same time, trying to sort their lives out? Nightmare, right? I can see a lot of people becoming very poor. I can see a lot of people getting extremely depressed, and to add insult to injury, I saw on the news today China, according to Sky News, are cutting their emissions. Now, I'm not too sure what planet these people are on, but does anyone really want to be hearing that right now? Not a mention of compensation for the cost that our country has endured with this mess, the deaths, the loss of jobs, that they've been instrumental in causing. Not one bloody mention of it. I mean, are the media sure? What are they going on about? Are we all just meant to go along with it? Are we all just friends? I mean, is that what's going on here? Do they know that we're all still suffering because of China? No wonder people were sick of it, because I know I am. Honestly, mate, I just don't get it. When this is all over, who do you think is going to be carrying the cost of all this? I'm not being funny, people, but that's going to be us. We're the ones who are going to have to pay for all this at the end. All this so-called money that they're doing us a favour with. It's all going to come back to the people. I just don't get it. It don't make no sense to me at all, I swear. We're already in a recession. So where will the money be coming from? Have a little think about that. We're going to get made, we're getting made sick, we're getting made redundant. Some of us are dying through no fault of our own, and we're the ones who are going to have to pay for it all. Where's the justice in that? I just don't get it. It makes no sense to me. Does it remind you of anything? Yeah, reminds me of the market crash in 2008. Who bailed all them bankers out then? They were all bailed out by our government. But it was us lot and the people that were owning their own houses that were left to hang, mate. The amount of people that got made homeless then, who was helping them out? I'll tell you who, no one. It'd be us lot left to suffer at the end of all this. There's no justice, mate. No justice for the people who already have nothing. Now, I'm sorry, but someone needs to take responsibility for all this. and it shouldn't be us. But that's how it's going to end up. I'm telling you. We're the victims of other people's mistakes, and we're all going to be paying for it. People are going to be getting sick, they're going to be getting depressed, and they're going to be getting suicidal after all this. Some are going to become homeless, but they won't get rehoused. Oh no, they can't rehouse these people that will be homeless because there ain't no social housing left. I'm telling you, it's a grim story, mate. It's a grim story. It's a bloody grim story. You got to stay strong during and after all this. I got in a cab the other day. I thought the driver was a Frenchman the way he was banging on, but he weren't. He was an English bloke. Told me that all the English are narrow-minded, still banging on about Brexit, still banging on about Nigel Farage. I kept my mouth shut. I was thinking to myself, do you know what, mate, there's more going on at the moment in this world than bloody Brexit, and I'm bloody sick of hearing about it already. I don't know what he was banging on about. He was laughable, I tell you, proper joker. He made me feel quite ill, you know, a bit like what's going on at the moment. No one's mentioning about what's going to be happening after all this. No one's talking about who's going to be paying for all this. They seem to be forgetting that we know. We know, because this has happened before. Other people make the mess, and the people who have got nothing are the ones who are going to be cleaning it all up. Mark my words. Are they sure? Let me tell you. If you like the content, please subscribe. If you don't, then you don't have to. I'll see you next week. I'm sure I'll have more to say. Take care, people. Look after yourselves.